Each week, I'm going to be answering the questions that are sent to me by my Maya on Money newsletter subscriber. So if you want your questions answered, you just need to subscribe in the link below. This week, I was asked a question by Rami. Rami asked me, my bond balance is left with 2 months worth of payments. Lucky you, Rami, you're nearly 2 months before you're debt free on your home loan. But I want to build a standalone room for my sons. Should I make use of the Flexi reserve and take an additional bond, or should I pay off the current bond and apply for a second bond? So Rami, let's take a step back. I'm assuming this is the same property. So you're simply almost wanting to renovate. Somebody asking a similar question would be, I want to renovate on my property. I want to enhance the value of my property. What's the best way to fund this? You mentioned Flexi Reserve, so that suggests to me that you're possibly banking with FNB, and I take from that what you mean is that these are advanced payments that you've already made into your mortgage. So any prepayments that you pay into your mortgage ahead of what is required is available for you to withdraw. We know this as an access bond. It is obviously a lot less expensive to take from your access bond, money that you've already paid in ahead of those payment schedules, rather than for reapplying for a whole new second home loan. Because every time you apply for a mortgage or home loan, you will pay bond registration costs, which are very expensive, I might add. So yes, your first choice would be to dip in and take the money out that you have already prepaid ahead of what you owed. But it may be that that's not enough. Maybe your prepayments are 100,000 Rand and you need 200,000 Rand. What would be the best way of accessing it? Then you need to ask the bank about a readvance. Some banks call it a re-advance, other a further advance. And what that means, it means that you could go to them and say, listen, my original mortgage was R1 million. I only owe 50,000 Rand on that R1 million, but I want to increase it back to either the million, or maybe I want to increase it to 500,000. But you do have to go back and reapply for that. And they will run another set of credit checks on you to make sure that you can afford those repayments. But that is called a readvance, and it's different from your Flexi Reserve. The benefit of doing a readvance is that you're not it's a lot more cost effective really than going and taking out a second mortgage. So that would probably be your best bet. And again, just try and make sure that you've done such good work at getting that mortgage down. Make sure you are doing the right thing, have a plan in place, know how quickly you can pay it off. And of course, if you're building separate houses or rooms for your sons on the property, they're probably getting to an age where they can help pay it off for you. So that would be a very good idea if you could get your kids to perhaps pay your rent and pay off the mortgage sooner.